What's going on, guys? This is G Style Magazine, and right now we're the day before the Made by Google 2024 event where they're going to unleash their new line of devices. Before we even get to that, I figured I'd talk about where I'm at and how I'm feeling about the last generation of devices and kind of go about and talk about a few devices that will probably be in the show tomorrow. So I'm going to start off with the Google Pixel Buds Pro. So I've been really using this for pretty much most of the time. I kind of go between these and some the Bose open air ones, but I love using this. It has Google baked in, Google Assistant. The only things I don't really love about the Buds is that going from the Pixel Buds to the Pixel Buds Pro, I kind of lost that little wing tip that will go in the air and keep it secure. Don't get me wrong, this fits in the air, but I find myself always kind of fidgeting with it a little bit because maybe I just don't feel as confident that it is secure, even though it has been. If you're on the internet, you've seen some of the leaks, so you already know that the Pixel Buds Pro 2s should have this little winglet thing just to maybe help even secure it more in the air. So I'm really curious to see how that is. Other than that, the case itself, I just wish the case would come in different colors besides just the white. Just kind of rubs off on your jeans or wherever it's around and kind of, wears the color. So I have a case for a case. But other than that, these have been flawless. So for newer generation, with maybe even more AI smarts baked into this, will just kind of make that even better as a device. But never had no qualms with this. Love the Pixel Buds Pro. Next, I'll switch over to the Pixel Watch. So I'm rocking right now the Pixel Watch 2. If you remember, I've loved the Pixel Watch since the first one came out, when it first dropped. I think I was saying I've been waiting 8 years for this and it finally came out. I rocked the Pixel Watch for the first year. Then they came out with the Pixel Watch 2, upgrade to that one. Definitely feel like the Pixel Watch 2 kind of hit its better stride than the first one. Some of the things I just noticed off the back was I definitely had way better battery life. I could probably get about a day and a half, maybe more, if I tweak it a little bit. But I can get a day and a half, and it fits into my routine where I can wear it all day into the night, sleep in the morning, tracking my sleep. And then usually I'll plug it up in the morning when I take a shower, get myself ready, and then I'm ready to go for the day. I feel like it's more durable as well. The Pixel Watch first one, I definitely went through a couple of them as I kept scratching it. Either fine line scratches or little chips, accidents happen. Even though I've been way more cautious with this one, I do feel like it has been more durable than the first Pixel Watch. I don't see no fine line scratches, still looks good. So no qualms there. When it comes to the Pixel Watch 3, they're obviously gonna have a 41 millimeter and a 45. So on paper that sounds way bigger, but I kind of want to see it live and in person to see how much bigger on my wrist it fits. I haven't had no major problem with the 41, so I want to see if the 45 is going to be that significant where okay, I want to move to the 41. I know backwards compatibility should be a thing, so utilizing all the bands I've already invested would be good, even though I'm hearing some things about the 45 can't support all the bands. So we kind of have to see how that goes tomorrow. But definitely love this watch, wear it daily. This is my watch. I plan, if the Pixel Watch 3 is even better, that's just more icing on the cake, but I have high hopes for that one. And then last but not least, the Pixel Fold. So I have the Pixel Fold. When it first came out, I kind of wanted to see what Google's take on a Pixel or foldable device would be. This was the first foldable I've ever used, and during my review time with it, I generally enjoyed it. The passport book shape of it felt good. Of course, opening up to use the interior screen was great as well. But the outside screen was so good that during most of my review period, probably 90% of the time when I'm daily driving it, I was just fine using it with just the front screen. So that kind of led to the question was do I really need a foldable? If 90% of the time I'm always on the front screen and never really opening it. My other phone right now off screen is the 8 Plus, the 8 Pro. But that kind of made me want to go back to that because, like I said, I wasn't really using this inner screen as much as I could have been because the front screen was perfect. I did end up repurposing this phone for other use cases, especially like trips like this. So therefore, I bring it with me, shoot footage. If I want to throw up on social media, edit up something real quick. Coming in and using that internal screen with the video editing app LumaFusion, perfect for this. I can edit stuff up real quick, send it out, I'm good to go. So when it comes to the new Pixel, which really should be called the Pixel Fold 2, it's just easier. I don't know why we did what we did, but the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, they switched it up a little bit. Supposedly it's going to be a little bit taller, much thinner, hopefully weighs less than the original, and then we see what it does. Because honestly, my only main gripes with this was, one, 90% of the time I was always using the outer screen, so there's no point for me to really open it up, so maybe I don't need it. And the other thing was the weight of the device. This was just way heavier than the 8 Pro, way heavier than the 7 Pro when I had it. So it's like over time I will fatigue my hand in using this device. So I'm curious if they have one that's a little bit taller, super thin, hopefully much lighter. Could I now end up choosing to use that as my daily driver? We'll see. But that's just a few thoughts on the Pixel Buds Pro, the Pixel Fold, the Pixel Watch 2. Tomorrow we're gonna see a whole bunch of devices. I'm excited. This is my first time in the San Francisco, San Jose area. My first time going to the Google headquarters in Mountain View. So I'm looking forward to checking out everything and giving y'all my thoughts. But for now, Jason Anderson, G Style Magazine.